All right, gang, great work as always. And with that, we welcome everybody back to the ESPN studios for our ESPN Video Games postgame show. I'm Chris Berman. The Buccaneers stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Brad Johnson connected with his man on this one. A 23-yard play that set up a Buccaneer field goal, but they couldn't connect. Raiders midway through the first, the Raiders inside the red zone. Zach Davy Crockett would make the first guy miss, then he'd rip off a chunk of yardage here. A 10-yard touchdown for the Raiders. Buccaneers towards the end of the first quarter, Bucs down by 7. Brad Johnson would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. Raiders later in the second, Dwight Smith shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. Raiders winning 7-0. Rondé Barber was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. After driving 25 yards on 7 plays, Martin Gramatica Correct would be called upon for the field goal try, and he'd come through. Connect on the field goal. Buccaneers late into the second quarter, Bucs back by 4. Joey Galloway had to work to find an opening, but he was able to haul this one in. They take the lead for the first time and are now up by 3. The Bucs have it again. Stuart Schweiger shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. Not a lot of action after that, and that's where we end up. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Brad Johnson would find his target on this one. The Raiders on D, Rondé Barber would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. The Bucs, after getting an interception, Bucs leading by 3. Derek Gibson is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. The Raiders have it off an interception. Rich Loose Gannon would find his target on this one. That set up an easy 24-yard field goal. Game tied 10-all. The incomparable Rod Woodson was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. This time at the 21, Brad Johnson would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. A 20-yard touchdown for the Buccaneers. Raiders behind by 7. Jermaine Phillips would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. And that's where we'll leave this one. Bucs squeaked out a win, 17-10. Now let's check in with our player of the game, a guy who made one big-time catch after another to help seal the win for his team. Joey Galloway was kind enough to give us a moment of his time, and he's on the field with Susie Calder. Susie?
Thank you, Chris. You really hustled today, and you edged them out in a hard-fought game. What was the key to your success?
I say this time and time again. I gotta give it up to my teammates. Without them, I couldn't do the things that I do on the field. We've just got a great cast of characters on this team, and I'm honored to play alongside them.
Chris, back to you.
That winds up our broadcast of the NFL preseason on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports for 25 years and counting. I'm Chris Berman. Thanks for joining us.